he had a strategy going, like underneath that, the not playing Warlock, there's a strategy.
Yeah, I guess.
Theude is known for preparing for every single tournament, so I think he's just adjusting his strategy. I mean, he is adjusting the decks for his strategy with his ban strategy and stuff like that. So there's a reason behind not playing Warlock.
You do develop the board here, right? You do play Lothep. This is the great turn for Lothep.
Yeah, you just push the board control even more, because you are not fearing the circle combo for one turn, so you can actually push some damage through.
Also, what's really comfortable is that you've seen both Cabal Shadow Priest, so right now you can play your 2-drops without any problems. And even like with the Taskmaster, you just clear the small drop, and you still have Whirlwind for a possible Grommash top deck. So we are in a pretty good position.
I think. Oh, Ice Hero. Okay, so now we'll see the faces manipulated.
Laughing
right now.
Sister is not a card he wanted. Oh, he has a Gaddon.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually seen the Gaddon last game.
Exactly. Now it's the. That's the one of the positions, one of the occasions to actually get some value from Vases Manipulator, targeting something off Priest, the Priest deck. But what Theude doesn't know is that Dorgan has the Mind Control in his hand.
Yeah, that would be so funny, because like the best play I can see in here is just play Faceless, get Ysera, kill Ysera, and an armor up, I guess, and pass.
Yeah.
But then the Ysera will get stolen. Also, the problem is you know your opponent has one card, so whoever gets a Dream might get a good advantage here.
Maybe he is anticipating that, because he's not like wind slamming the Faceless, but yeah, he goes with it. It seems like a very good play, but you can just anticipate that he has that
he's going for face. I mean, that's also a line of play. Would you attack with Gorho? I think like you could actually attack with Gorho here.
Well, I think that will be the correct play.
Emerald Drake is not really exciting.
You can be drawing into 2 more weapons, so yeah, that was justified. That will be justified.
So being Dorgan, do you mind control Ysera?
It's a well, then you will get 5, 6, 8, 12 damage. That's 5 damage of lethal.
Also, the problem is if there is Grommash, you're dead. So how do you escape death? Can you clear? You can clear with double circle. If you play Okanai, circle.
The Laughing Sister is a burden here. If that would be Ysera Awakens, it would be so sweet.
Doesn't even matter if double. I think I could actually go for the clear. You play Okanai Soul Priest. You play Circle of Healing.
Use the hero power.
You don't even have to. You use double Circle of Healing, and then the Soul Priest is dead, and you finish Ysera with Ysera. Or can you kill Ysera somehow else? No, you don't. So basically,
you can. Well, no, you can't use the hero power in between, because it will.
There's no need to use the hero power. You just clear anyway. So double circle, and you still have 6 mana, so you can develop a Laughing Sister and a Dark Cultist after that.
That's true.
And basically, yeah, I like it. Double circle is so powerful. Oh, he's going for the Loot Hoarder. Interesting. I think I would go for Laughing Sister.
Well, Gorhel has 4 attacks, so that was weird. I think that Laughing Sister would be the better choice here.
Yeah, right now you're putting yourself in a really good position where you can Whirlwind if you want to.
But do you want to play Whirlwind in case you will draw into Grommash? Then you have you don't have then the activator for it.
You're probably fine with a 2 for Loot Hoarder. You just kill the 3/4. Just play the dragon.
Actually, making the Loot Hoarder to 4 is an advantage for Warrior, because you don't have to worry about the card draw then.
Well, if you play the Drake, he will just die anyway. So he's going for the Whirlwind. I agree that this might be a mistake, because when you draw Grommash and your opponent is actually pretty low, you might not be able to utilize the card.
Yeah, he actually used one Taskmaster, and we don't know if he uses two, and he also used one Deathspite, so he's pretty low on the potential activators.
Well, if he's running double Deathspite, double Whirlwind, double Taskmaster, he still has a lot of chances to actually draw into one.
I don't think that's the case here.
Okay, so you still play the Drake and you play Armor Smith and Armor Up.
Yeah, so we'll see Shadow War Death next turn. Unless he just plays Mind Control, which
I wouldn't
can
play
be
Mind
better.
Control. I would keep Mind Control for Ragnaros. And this is also a wonderful opportunity to actually play the Interblade Master and Nothing Sister.
Okay, so we'll see the second Aukanai also, but both circles are gone.
Is there any value? No, I think like Shadow or Death is just too good to pass off. And you don't want to spend 10 mana to just get 7/6 that can be easily killed. It's funny that both players had Isera and the cards didn't have that much impact on board.
That's true.
Laughing Sister and the Drake. We're getting some of the Dreamy Dragon cards, but
Actually, if they switched, it would be much better for both of them, right? Because Left and Sister for Warrior would be
hard to deal with.
hard to deal with for the Priest, and the Drake for Priest would be actually also better for against Warrior. Well, obviously, it's a 7/6, not a 3/5.
Okay. Is this even a tough choice? I don't think so. I think it was. Like, but it's always good to think about your options.
Okay, so he's gone with the Injured Blade Master, and
Oh, he's going for the heal. I like it.
Oh, it's the second.
There is a Death's Bite.
Second Death's Bite. Okay, but
Do you Death's Bite here? You can actually play Death's Bite.
I think you played the
Oh wait, you
Death
played the
Baron
Gaddon.
here
Yeah,
because
you played
he
Gaddon.
already did play the Shadow or Death. So
Sure. Gaddon is great. So you do attack for it. You do attack here. You play Gaddon. You attack face with a 1/4.
Yeah,
you
and
do armor up. It's fine.
Yeah, you armor up because you want to keep the Fury Warx in case you have to activate the Death Spite instantly.
Yeah. So 7/5 is 7/5 hard to deal with. Do you even steal it? I think.
I don't think so.
Mind control is not that bad. You will be able to kill the armor smith. The problem is you're at 14 points of health.
At 12, if you steal the.
If you
Baron
steal,
Gaddon.
you're at 12.
So if that's that's the exact amount you need to avoid when playing against a warrior, right?
Yeah, but you know, he's going for it anyway. Sometimes you have to make hard choices, and it wasn't really easy to actually play around it. There is no Grom still.
Yeah, but I think there will be now the thing that I talked
Oh
before.
man, this is so awkward. Like play
So-
Death Spite, play Acolyte, right?
Deathbite Acolyte, attack Baron Gaddon, and play Fury Warx, Whirlwind.
Draw a card. Oh, he's going for face. I like it.
Oh man, this is really risky.
This Gaddon. Oh, you know, like, why is it risky? He's dying, and you had like a 30.
Well, you're right. Yeah,
This is not risky at all. It's a pretty good line of play. You're
What actually fun is that he cannot play Undertaker now unless he uses the power of shield on it because it dies to your own Baron Gaddon.
That's so weird. They even want to buff your Gaddon. Oh my god, Shadow Madness. But you can't use it.
You can use it and draw a card. Because the
End of turn? Oh sure.
I think the Gaddon will activate first because it was played first. Then the Death Rattle effect will wear off.
Yeah. But then you're going down to 6. Well, I believe you have to try to race and deal as much damage as possible.
You can't play the Aukenai because you're not able to heal then. And you most probably want to heal now for at least 2. So
Yeah.
that's okay.
Oh my god. This is so awkward. This game is the epitome of awkwardness. Gaddon slowly killing. Oh my
that's
gosh.
huge.
Big Beam Hunter. So he doesn't even know need the Grom now.
Yeah.
Just kill the Gaddon. Do you even want to kill the Gaddon?
I think you do. You're at
Yeah,
19
I probably
now.
want to kill it, especially with double fireworks. It's just
And there's actually no way that the priest has an target for picking a hunter. So that's actually the one
Yeah,
of the scenarios
that
where
is perfect.
you get any value of that.
so you attack for 4 with a weapon, and then play Become Hunter, and then armor up.
Do you want to attack for 4?
Yeah, I mean he's dying. You want to kill him. You have double fireworks. Like, are you going to hold into it? Like, even if you have a Grom, I don't care if he attacks for 10. I like the fact that he attacks for 4. You still win.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. 9 cards.
I mean, maybe
And
okay.
there's still Ragnaros in there. There's
If he
still Grommash.
heals, if he heals now, I know you have Big Hunter, but it looks really good.
And he did use 1 Holy Nova right now, so Big Game Hunter looks really promising.
The Big Game Hunter and Sylvanas. Oh yeah, I like it. This is a super strong board.
And the Brawl just gets so much better when you have Sylvanas on board.
So this is it. I think
that's the corn, right?
that's the corn, but that's it, guys. Theude or Theude is going to win the first game of this match versus Dorgan. And what a match it was. If you think this match was Resident Sleeper, type 1. If you think this match was Kappa, type 2. If you think Dorgan has a good Chinhawk, type 3. What do you think about Chinhawks overall?
What do you think about what?
Chinhawks, like the kind of beard he's having.
Oh,
That's a Chinhawk.
I thought that's a goatee.
Goatee?
Yeah.
Well, oh man, that's a tough one.
Oh, no, that's a soul patch. No, the soul patch is only when you have it like till the half of your chin.
That's
from
tough.
the point.
If you guys think this is a goatee type 1, if you think this is a Chinhawk type Kappa,
And if it's a soul patch, then type soul patch.
but this game is over. Theude is going to win this and
Oh.
eliminate the priest.
They did a fist bump to the GoPros.
Nice one. So right now, Theude has to stay with the warrior, and Dorgan has to pick something else. So his hunter is down, his priest is down. He still has warlock, druid, and shaman.
I think he will pick shaman.
I like both shaman and druid, and warlock.
Well,
If this-
it really depends on the druid build and the shaman build too, right?
well, with a warlock, all kinds of warlock are good versus warrior.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You've seen Gaddon, so maybe if you're running Zoo, you might think, well, I prefer to play a shaman deck. But, you know, it's tough. I mean,
We
but
don't know
this
the
is just
deck
first
list,
game.
so we can't really predict anything. So we'll have to wait just for the picks here, and we'll see the druid.
Okay, so Lothar is cheating, looking at the screens of the players, and he deduced that this will be the druid. And there actually is a Grom Hellscream in the warrior deck.
No way.
That's surprising.
That's such a surprise.
Oh, it's golden, by the way. I love the fact that you can play with Grom. Like in WoW TCG, we didn't have Gromash Hellscream, right? Like we had.
Didn't?
Maybe there was, but it wasn't played. Like I don't remember.
I think there was a Gromash.
There was Garhol for sure, and
There was
Garhol was
Garhol,
being
yeah.
played at some point. So
If
look,
there was a Gromash, it had a different art for sure.
Okay,
because
for
I
sure.
don't remember that art.
by the way, the hands.
Oh man.
Warrior has so many weapons, weapon overloads. It might be good, might be bad.
Does he have triple wield?
No.
Yeah, too bad.
And then
there is the wild
there
growth
is a
on
wild
turn
growth,
1.
and there is an innervate. So we are going to see a turn 3 Druid of the Claw, which is pretty strong if there's no execute.
So it will be charged into Armor Smith. Then we'll see a follow up with a Warex and killing that will kill off the Druid of the Claw, unless it will be taunted. So and this might be the case here.
So apparently this is not the Malgus Druid I was playing. This is standard
No way.
Colento list.
You think so? Why would you take such an assumption? Because of the Savage Roar?
Well, all the cards that are here are being used by Colento, and the Colento's list is so streamlined. Like everybody's using it. RDU is using it, Colento's using it, Strifecrew is using it. They only changed like 1-2 cards.
You can even say that their mothers are using it, and it doesn't like. I mean, it doesn't like feel offensive because actually some mothers are playing Hearthstone.
Certainly.
Like
They are-
Theude's mother is playing Hearthstone.
Is she in this tournament right now?
She is at TakeTV.
Oh yeah, I mean she is at the place, yeah,
Yeah.
but she's not participating in the tournament.
She's watching the games. She's really into it. It's so cool that so many people in different ages playing Hearthstone.
Okay,
Really,
so we were talking about RDU, we were talking about mothers, and so hi mom, and
but there's no hunter. There's no.
there is no hunter, and
There's
there is
no
no
hunter's
bow.
mark. There's no
There
bow.
are so many weapons on the other hand. So
Fear
basically,
works almost.
Druid is favored, right? Like Druid has an edge versus Warrior because you have so many solid minions that deal damage. You have charge, you have the combo. So a Warrior has to defend, and even with those weapons, he is able to kill the minions. But on the other hand, he's taking damage, so it's tough for a Warrior to win.
Well, it really depends on how he plays with his weapons right now. If he will take too much damage, then he will be in the tough spot, and he needs like a taskmaster for his Acolyte of Pain to actually do something. Now, Dorgan wants to make a board position here, but he also wants to play the Wrath to deal with the Acolyte of Pain. But I think he will get
taunt,
taunted.
yeah.
Yeah. A Druid of the Taunt.
I like the taunt, by the way, because it's not the Black Knight turn. Whatever happens, not all the warriors play the Black Knight, but it's even if they do, this is not the turn. And if you just play the charge is dead. And I think previously a taunt would be good as well instead of a charge. Like I don't think like charge was actually better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Taunt was better there.
Like if you, because solely because of the Black Knight, you want to make much more value from the early Druid than in the next turn. So it's justified to play the Druid of the Taunt on turn 2, like in this case, because the Wild Growth was coined out on turn 1, and then he proceeds. He did proceed with Innervate Druid of the Claw.
By the way, he is playing Sun Fury Protector as well. This is a recent change done by both Strifeker and Colento. They swapped Haunted Creepers with this, and it provides you some more defense against all those rush decks like Rush Mages and Aggro Paladins, whatever people play.
That's a very interesting play, if I may interrupt you, because most of the players would just go face with Acolyte of Pain and proceed with the Execute. And Theude is thinking here that he has to get something on the board to get more value out of his creatures, and yeah, that's a smart play, I think.
Is it going to work though? Because right now, what do you do? Like there are so many plays. You can rough the Acolyte. You can rough. You can. A funny play is to maybe silence the Acolyte. Rough the 3/5. Well, rough the 3/5 first for 1, draw a card. Then run your 4/3 into a 3/5, and then silence the Acolyte. And you end up with a 2/4 into a 1/2 and a 1/3
Yeah,
that's silenced.
This might be the best option here.
I would really love to silence the Acolyte. I'm staring at Warrior with 4 cards only. I don't want Warrior to draw more. I have the combo already. So I think I would like to draw a card from Wrath.
Oh, he did use the Saboteur.
I would not do it.
Yeah, that's really weird.
So he just lost Savage Roar. He cleared the board, but I don't feel like clearing the board is that good right now. Oh, there is a Black Knight. Oh my god. Both Druids of the Claw are down now, but there's still a Sun Fury Protector. And basically this is weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, you mean the Saboteur?
Yeah, I didn't like the play.
Yeah,
so
I didn't. Me
like,
also.
Why would you keep Keeper of the Grove in this matchup? Like, what do you want to silence? I guess Sylvanas, but
That's the only target you can silence, actually. Because not every single warrior plays Karn. I mean Korn.
Kurn,
It's
the cow.
It's Korn and his son Barden. Right?
Okay. A pretty lucky draw with Chillwind Yeti, but I'm afraid he will actually taunt it. He haven't seen the Black Knight before, so
But
right now
he didn't even have a choice to make the Black Knight appear, because there was a turn 5 and on turn 6 there wasn't taunts.
yeah. Also, Chillwind Yeti has 5 health.
Yeah, so he proceeds to play the first.
Really
Sun
well
Fury.
played. So he is playing around Black Knight, but the Yeti is still going to die to the weapon.
Oh, and Shield Slam.
Shield Slam doesn't do much. What you can do...
I think you want to use the Faceless here,
Yeah, I would use the Faceless.
but you don't have a easy way to clear the Sun Fury.
You don't have to. No, you have an easy way. You just Faceless the Yeti. You attack the Yeti. You get 2 points of armor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
that's
can
right.
Shield Slam the Yeti. You can Shield Slam the... Wait, can you
Maybe-
actually Shield Slam the Yeti? It's like you will get 2 points of armor.
If you get Faceless on your Armor Smith and then use the attack on Sun Fury, you'll get 4 armor, right?
No, you don't Faceless your Armorsmith.
Why not? Then you can Shield Slam the Yeti.
Yeah,
And you have 2 Armor Smith on board, which kind of builds up really good against the potential combo next turn.
I think I prefer to have a Yeti. I mean, he is taking a lot of damage. Oh wow, okay. I like Execute.
Oh, why didn't you get that? Oh, I thought that was a misplay. Okay.
No, it's fine. I haven't seen anybody miss a minion attack yet, and it happens at this hour. So right now here at TakeTV, there's it's midnight, guys. It's like 30 minutes past midnight. The players, they have to have endurance. They're playing Hearthstone past midnight. It's tough. You have to make those tough decisions to play Shade of Naxxramas or not to play Shade of Naxxramas. He is going for the clear with
Wow, so that's the
force.
second part of the combo gun. He already did use one.
Yeah.
So that's going really not well for Dorgan here. He just lost half of his win conditions.
Yeah, basically instead of playing for the win, he's playing not to lose, and this is weird.
It's not the right playstyle for this kind of druid.
It's not the right playstyle. This druid should be going all in. I like Black Knight because there is no point in holding into it when you've seen both Druid of the Claw, Sunfury Protector.
Yeah, and you've seen that Dorgan is actually playing around it.
Yeah.
So he won't fall for that.
Karen is a perfect draw in here. Just drop the Karen, drop the Shade.
But it will be so dealt with such an ease. You just Shield Slam, Karn, and then proceed with Gorehole.
And it plays the... Oh wait, oh my god. Yeah, Warrior is such a good position here. Druid is just playing off the top. He will need to draw into scenarios next turn. But on the other hand, Gorehole is just proving to be a tough card. I like Gorehole, by the way. Like, a lot of people actually cut it, but
It's making a comeback from some time.
Theude is really using it to his benefit. I have to agree here.
You know what? I'm just thinking he should have used the face instead of Faceless. He should have used the Black Knight on that turn. Did he have 1 mana to spare? Because he would still have Faceless, for an example, a turn when you can actually copy a Cairn or something else, and the outcome will be still the same because you copied 4/5. But I'm not sure if he had the mana for that. Oh wow, that's huge.
Yeah, Alexstrasza is super good right now.
You can go with Alexstrasza here. That's a perfect situation for Alexstrasza.
Just drop Alexstrasza and you'll be able to win in the next 2 turns. You still have Sludge Belcher as a follow-up. Like, Alexstrasza is a super big threat. Not only dealing 6 points of damage, it's just an 8/8 dragon representing death.
It's a golden dragon, and it's on one of the most beautiful arts in the Hearthstone, I think. Well played.
Well, Alexstrasza isn't winning this game yet, but this game is almost over. Even if there will be a possible...
then,
Wait, is that it?
No, that's 2 off.
Okay. Okay.
You just proceed to kill no, you play
No,
Belcher, you
play
just
Belcher,
go
you go
face.
face. You can even go face with Garhal.
Yeah, then play the Fairy Wargs. Is there a way then actually... Oh, what happened? Oh,
No, it's fine.
is there actually a way that Dorgan can make a comeback here? Even
No.
if he's drawing a something with charge, like Force of Nature, a
No way.
swipe.
There's no way to kill the dragon here.
And he's not playing Big Game Hunters because he's playing Sun Fury. And that's usually the spot that you can switch.
Oh wow. Okay, so Theude is going to win the second game of this match with his warrior deck. And it works for him. I mean, he was showing some warrior skills before at the Well-Played Cup. Ancient of Lore is a nice card to have, but not when you have 4 points of life. It's just not enough.
There's no way to avoid death here.
You can just play it for the viewers. Show the viewers what cards you have. Your life is on the line. If you don't win here, you won't be able to play the Druid anymore.
As you can see, Dorgan is already reading his deck list, so he's deciding on the next match.
Oh, he actually has...
During his turn.
Not bad. Come on, Dorgan. Just finish it.
Push the concede button.
He's trying to see what he can actually draw.
There's no way he can actually draw into anything, because if you draw into Innovate and Swipe, or there's no Druid of the Claw, there's nothing you can draw that can... Like, unless it's a Big Game Hunter, but I don't think he's...
By the way, I like the fact that we can actually take notes during the tournament, show the... like, check the deck list and stuff. It's really helpful, and...
But don't you think that's lowering the skill ceiling?
Well, it might, but is it really that important? I mean, you still have to make correct decisions at the end of the day. So we are not going to see Ancient of Lore, unfortunately. And this is Sudoku. Theude.
It's a Subaru.
Leading with a 2-0 win. He still needs to win one more match. And Dorgan is in a situation where he has to 3-0. So what are the decks that he has left? Like Shaman and a Warlock. And I like Warlock, I mean. And Shaman is also good. Like, we've seen 3-0 with Shaman before. We've seen 3-0 with Warlock before.
Every deck can 3-0 here, still.
Yeah. What would you pick? Warlock or...
Against a Warrior? If it's a Zoo, I think I would pick the Zoo.
If it's a Handlock, I would definitely pick Handlock.
That just shows how powerful Warlock is.
Yeah, Warlock is just too good.
And so... Shaman is also okay, but if you... And you did so the Baron Geddon, so you might actually not play it into Warrior. Okay, so it's an...
So we're going to see a Warlock. We are not sure which Warlock it is yet. But is Theude going to be punished by not banning Warlock? And is Dorgan able to have a 3-0 sweep? Mulliganing Ragnaros is...
He's thinking, if that's a handlock, you should keep the Spellbreaker.
That's why it's really tough as a warrior, because you never know what your opponent is playing and how to mulligan. For the first time, you have to mulligan against the Zoo.
Okay, that's a decent hand against Zoo and handlock. Because if it's a Zoo, then you're just missing the Fear Warx from the usual things you want to get, and you have the Death Spite with coin to actually play it on turn 3, which is also important against the Zoo. So, it's Zoo.
That's a Zoo. Then Taskmaster is super good.
Yeah, because he didn't draw the Undertaker, so now the Taskmaster will get some value and will also be really cool against the next drop. So that's really important.
Yeah, Taskmaster against the Zoo is such a good card. You not only just kill one minion here, getting value, then whatever Dorgan is going to play is going to get killed. Oh, okay, he got a Voidwalker, but just playing Voidwalker here is so bad. If you're staring at this Taskmaster in your hand, you just want to die. It's like, why is this happening to me?
Like, there's no easy way to deal with that. I think you just... I don't know really. Do you play the Voidwalker or just life tap?
You can actually life tap.
Yeah, life tap it's I think it's the best thing to do. You can then proceed with playing Voidwalker and Iron Big or just...
Yeah, I would life tap. This Voidwalker is not doing anything. And
Gorho, okay, so that's not useful yet. But also Theude doesn't have... He doesn't have any play until turn 4 actually. Because he wants to keep the shield block when he will draw into shield slime.
Dude, I'm feeling for Dorgan. Oh my god, it's like the guy is one loss from being eliminated from this tournament, and and basically Zoo is an okay deck versus this. Well, he got a 1-drop at least, but now he has to take a gamble. Oh, maybe actually he can kill this 2-1 anyway, but
It's not such a gamble. If you don't kill it with the dagger, you just sacrifice Voidwalker.
yeah. But did you kill it? He got it.
Okay.
He got it. Oh wow! So it's actually not bad.
So now you just play the big game hunter here, I think.
Do you? Yeah, I believe you do.
But then it will be so easily crushed by the Defender of Argus and Voidwalker.
So let's state the facts. Who is favored?
It depends on the draw.
I believe Zoo is favored still. I mean, obviously it depends on the draw, but I feel like coming into this matchup, being a Zoo player, I would feel confident.
Well, the thing is, Zoo is just comfortable with anything you draw, right? And Warrior has to get some precise draws to actually answer the questions that Zoo is making.
This is a tricky turn, by the way. A lot of players are saying Zoo has no skill, but I'm looking at many things right now. I could play Defender of Argus, buffing Voidwalker and buffing Undertaker. This was also an option, but this was it risky? I believe it was.
I think it was too risky. I would just proceed with Defender of Argus here.
I think it's fine, because what you can do is you can just play Iron Beak and silence the 4-2. If you hit with the knife, you finish it off with a 1-1. If you don't hit with a knife, you're still fine. He has to do he will have to attack into 1-1 anyway.
But what is important for Theude is that he has answer for the next 2 turns, because he will proceed with playing Death's Bite to kill the Undertaker, and then the next turn is the Spellbreaker to silence the egg.
He got the knife, and Dorgan is attacking for 5 here. So Zoo has the board for now.
Okay, so now he will play. Yeah, he will proceed with Death's Bite. Death's Bite will kill Undertaker. Then he will take. Oh no, he's killing. Okay, that's also justified. I would have killed the Undertaker though.
Oh my god, another egg. Is this good? Do you life tap? Or do you play Defender of Argus?
You play Defender of Argus here. Now the Undertaker is not killable.
Look at this, Lothar. This is the board.
This is really tough.
There is no brawl. So what are you going to do even? Obviously you can attack, right? But do you silence? Maybe do you play a Spellbreaker? Wait, can you? If you play a Spellbreaker, oh my god, you can play a Spellbreaker into Nerubian Egg. You can attack into an owl, and then execute. Oh, this is obviously better. So you silence after the attacks to not damage your own Spellbreaker, and you execute it to free. And that's a very powerful turn.
Yep.
And you still have double shield block to have a lot of life gain. It's like 10 points of life, just like that in draw 2 cards.
If Dorgan doesn't top deck a Doomguard now, I think Theude is in a good position. Like, maybe not the best position ever, but it's still okay. Okay, so now that's a really important draw for Dorgan.
That's Nerubian Egg is actually a blank.
Flame Whip, that's one of the worst things you can draw right now. But an Iron Dire Wolf
wow.
is really cool.
Yeah, you can kill the for free. But do you want to kill the for free or do you want to go for face?
I think you go for face here. You're like missing damage here, and Warrior is really low, and you don't know that he has shield blocks in his hand. Okay, that positioning thing is just showing that he. What just happened there?
Whoa, that's.
Oh, Belcher is huge here, but yeah, you play the Belcher here.
You do play the Belcher. You've seen one Iron Beak. You don't expect the Black Knight.
Oh. Okay, he doesn't agree with us.
Oh,
man.
Okay.
So he just uses the shield slam here, right?
Yeah, you just gained 7 points of health. You deal with the wolf. You have 17, and the warlock doesn't have anything.
So next turn is Gorehole, and then it will be Gromash, right?
But you know what? Like still, warlock is drawing 2 cards every turn, and right now, oh my, he got
That's the second best draw you can get after Doomguard, I think.
Yeah, I guess Lothab is a card. You want to play it. Because then whatever happens, like if they play Sludge Belcher, you just kill it.
Okay, so second weapon isn't useful here.
Yeah, you are able to play all the cards right now. The stream actually went offline.
Picnic!
And we are back. Okay.
We're back? Okay, no picnic.
No, it's offline again. So something is weird. So basically, guys, I think being Dorgan here, just spam all the cards, spam the board, like there is no tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I like it because this board is getting huge again, and you're resistant to brawl. Like you don't care if there's a brawl or not, but there's no brawl, and what we are seeing here.
You play the Belcher here, or you play the Gromash. I think both are fine. If you kill the Voidwalker, then you play Gromash to kill the Flame Imp, you will get 4 damage. So we'll be at 8, so the only way to get killed next turn is Doomguarded Soulfire.
Well, the thing is you're not winning next after that. And Warlock is just continuing to deal damage. So you put yourself in a really dangerous situation with the Leper Gnome and all this stuff. And also if there's anything to buff the Rubianek, you'll get a 4/4 on the board. So we are getting to the point where Gorho is a cool card to have because you're able to kill the minions, but you're dropping so low that at some point you will be afraid to actually kill something with the weapon.
It's still better to kill something than just not deal with it, right? Okay, so he's digging for...
He was going to play the Belcher, I believe.
I think he should have proceeded with blocking first, because if he would draw into Brawl, he might actually consider playing Brawl.
Okay, there's no Doomguard, but Dark Iron Dwarf is actually cool, and he will be able to play both cards here, so...
And that fits exactly the curve he has now, so that's a really lucky draw.
Yeah, that's perfect. He kills the Belcher with a Flame Imp buffed by the Dark Iron Dwarf. Then I believe kills the small token with a 2/3 golem, places another golem, attacks for 2 with the Leper Gnome. And this board is getting really scary on the Warlock side. On the other hand, Warrior doesn't have means to be able to kill him yet.
So Theude might be thinking now, how can I kill the Warlock next turn? So he might go for face with the 5 attack and then play Depth Spite, so he can play Fear Warex to activate Depth Spite next turn and Gromash, but that's still one of little, I think.
Well, if he doesn't armor up, there's like 4 points of damage. That Warlock only will need 4 points of damage to cards, and there are so many outs. Double Soulfire, double Doomguard.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's really tricky turn to do something here. Brawl has no value even if you would draw it, because there's 3 minions with Death Rattle, which will actually be even worse. It's so funny that Brawl is actually worse than not Brawl.
I think you have to go face with Gorho and then play Gromash and attack into the 4/4 Dwarf.
Yeah, this... Okay, he will play Depth Spite, attack into
Dwarf and play Fireworks. Like 3 weapons in 1 turn? What is happening?
I'm not even sure what's happening.
Is he throwing axes? Is
no,
he like
he's going face. So he's playing for the win.
Oh, so he will...
Yeah, that's a good play. If Dorgan doesn't draw a kill...
He needs 6 points of damage now, right? It's 8, 10, yeah.
If he doesn't draw lethal now, or a taunt, he's dead.
He needs 6. This is 5. He needs 1 more. You play it.
Yeah.
You play it and then you tap.
I can watch this. This is too much pressure for me.
But the problem is, he will have 7 minions on board, so if he gets something that buffs, he won't be able to play it. This is so he needs a Soulfire.
Nah, that's not it.
That's and also that.
So
Oh my
3-0
god!
for Theude.
Just lost.
3-0 for Theude. That was a very good decision to go whole face.
Unless he makes a mistake and loses to. Wait. Yeah. No. No, wait. He can't win because if Dorgan goes face with everything, he's missing 1 point of damage. So Theude is on 1.
Oh, you're right.
And then if he wants to win, he has to.
Oh man.
He will have to play a second weapon.
No.
And then
wait.
Leopard Gnome will actually trigger first. Well, you get.
You get 1 armor. You can.
What do you get?
You can attack first with Armor Smith into something to get 1 armor first. So you will negate the Leopard Gnome, I think.
The question is, no, but you won't be able to armor up, so you're still dead. Oh, now he's win. Now he wins.
Okay. But that was a really good point you brought up. That was really
That was
interesting.
so close. Now it doesn't even matter. Yeah, now he can play the weapon and win. Oh my god, that game was so close. But that was super tricky to put your opponent in a situation where he can't activate Gromash. But Theude from Innovation that doesn't exist anymore is going to win 3-0. So Dorgan is eliminated from this tournament.
Too bad for him, but I was rooting for Theude actually.
That was really tough. And guys, I really enjoyed the series. If you want to like watch some good warrior games, definitely watch the VODs. This was Nimsh, this was Lothar. If you have any feedback for us, if you enjoy the games, let us know on Twitter, NimshTV and LotharHS. You can see the handles. And right now we are going to go for a short commercial break, and after that we'll return. Wait, we were not going to return. No, we are going to return. There will be Theude versus Freaky.
No. It's Freaky 1, so he's playing against Mirari.
The loser of Freaky versus
Mirari will play versus Theude.
Will win. Okay, go. So we are watching Freaky versus Mirari next.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, see you guys next.